What's up everyone, my name is Hockey Hangout. Welcome to the video, and be sure to subscribe if you enjoy this video. NHL players are constantly working hard to improve their skills, and it often pays off. Today we will be talking about 5 players who had breakout seasons this year. Starting off this list is Mikko Rantanen, a 21-year-old right winger for the Colorado Avalanche. This year, Rantanen played 81 games, only missing 1 game, with 29 goals, so he's almost a 30-goal scorer, 55 assists for 84 points, and he was exactly at 0 in plus-minus. In his career, he doesn't have much better stats than that, in all seriousness, because, he's a minus 32 career. In his first season with the Colorado Avalanche in 2015-16, he played 9 games, had no goals, assists, or points, with a minus 7 rating. And then last year with the Colorado Avalanche, 2016-2017, when he was officially classified a rookie, he had 75 games played, 20 goals, 18 assists for 38 points, and a minus 25 rating. Not great, but no way bad numbers. But anyone who jumps around a half a point a game to a full point per game, a bit over that, definitely had a breakout season, and that's exactly what Rantanen did. Second on this list is Nathan MacKinnon. Nathan MacKinnon is Mikko Rantanen's teammate. And I don't think it's a coincidence that both of them had great years. MacKinnon was the first overall pick back in 2013, and until now hadn't exactly lived up to that. In 2013-14, his rookie season, he had 63 points in 82 games. In 2014-15, in a injury season where he missed over 15 games, he only had 38 points. 2015-16 he had 52. 2016-17 he had 53 points. And finally this year, 2017-2018 season, he had 39 goals, 58 assists for 97 points in 74 games, making him one of the top players in the NHL. MacKinnon just barely lost out to Taylor Hall in terms of the Hart Trophy, as he was a very good player for them this year. It seems that Nathan MacKinnon has certainly came in and finally done what people knew he could do. Cole Harbour can add another great player beside Crosby. Hellebuyck is a prime example of an NHL player who met and surpassed by far the expectations set by everybody. Hellebuyck was drafted in 2012 with the 5th round, 9th pick, 130th overall by Winnipeg, as I said. And it took until 2015-2016 when he really started playing NHL games. He started his career in 2015-2016 with Winnipeg, playing 26 games, in which he posted a 13-11 record with a goals against average of 2.34 and a save percentage of .918. Not terrible totals, not that great either, but considering he didn't get huge amounts of playing, that can be considered inconsistent. Next in 2016-2017 is when he started playing as an official starter for the Winnipeg Jets, playing 56 games with 26 wins, 19 losses, and 4 overtime losses, with a goals against average of 2.89 and a save percentage of .907 with 4 shutouts. That's what I was talking about in the case of inconsistency. Hellebuyck didn't have great numbers that year, but rebounded in the 2017-2018 season, this season, with 67 games played. That is a large portion of Winnipeg's games. 44 wins, 11 losses, 9 overtime losses, had 2,048 shots against, So that's a huge number up from the 1,572 that he faced in 56 games. So that's a big deal for Hellebuyck. He faced more shots, and he was up to the task, only allowing 10 more goals against in 11 games than he did the year prior. He posted a 2.36 goals against average and a .924 save percentage. The first time in his career his save percentage would go above .92. His career save percentage still rests at .917, but a lot of his stats you can see are affected positively from his 2017-2018 season. A lot of teams would love to have a goalie like Connor Hellebuyck on their team. Sean Couturier, former first-round 8th overall pick by the Philadelphia Flyers in 2011, is finally starting to live up to what people knew he could do. In previous years, his career high had been 39 points and he had hit it twice. But going into the 2017-2018 season, he definitely needed a good year to show that he deserved where he was picked. And Couturier lived up to exactly that. In 82 games, he posted 31 goals, 45 assists for 76 points, with a plus-minus of 34, and 31 penalty minutes. His shooting percentage was nice at 13.7, and he won 52.85% of face-offs as a center, so that's good. It's one of his best face-off years in his career, except for the 2016-2017 season, where he posted a 55.07, but it was in 15-16 less games. Couturier finally reached what a lot of Flyers fans knew he could do, and it's not uncommon that if you search up Sean Couturier online, you can see him having some fights with people. So he's not afraid to fight people. He's a physical presence on the ice, and definitely very good for what he's expected to be. Couturier was a Selke Trophy candidate this year, although he lost out to Anze Kopitar, who finally won a Selke, and now Bergeron was close to winning his 5th Selke Trophy, which would have passed Bob Gainey for the most since the award was first presented. But Couturier's season was certainly nothing to be shied on, and Couturier is going to definitely be hoping for that next year. His playoff performance against the Penguins was impressive as well, as in 5 games he had 5 goals and 4 assists, although his plus-minus was only a 1. That's still better than a lot of players on that roster. He had a shooting percentage of 35.7 this year's playoffs, and Couturier is in no means a bust. Of course, anyone who didn't see this one coming doesn't pay much attention to hockey. It is William Karlsson of the Vegas Golden Knights. Drafted in the 2nd round of the 23rd pick, 53rd overall in 2011 by the Anaheim Ducks. It took him until he was 25 in this year to finally get going. He played 2 seasons where he had 81 games, both with Columbus, with 9 goals and 11 assists for 20 points in 2015-2016, and 6 goals and 19 assists for 25 points the next year in 2016-2017. However, it took until 2017-2018 for William Karlsson to really show what he can do. As in 82 games, he posted 43 goals, 35 assists for 78 points with a plus-minus of 49. That is insane. I mean, like, a plus-minus of 49 is almost uncalled for, unheard of. His best season plus-minus wise, of course. He had 12 penalty minutes that year, so he's not exactly a penalty guy. And his shooting percentage went from an 8.3 in 2014-15 and 2015-16, to a 6.3 in 2016-2017, and now a 23.4. So about one in every 4 of his shots went in the back of the net. The face-off percentage of 48.03. So not the best face-off percentage, but for someone who can put those amounts of goals in, that would be perfect. Definitely a goal scorer you'd like, as he won the Lady Byng Trophy with his 12 penalty minutes, managing to do it well while still staying out of the box most of the time. And only 8 of his goals were on the power play, so that says enough. And 4 of his goals were actually shorthanded. 6 game winners and 1 overtime. So you can't attribute all of his goals to going on the power play. And so once you take away the power play goals, he still has 35 points. 35 goals, sorry. And, yeah, so William Karlsson was an elite player in the NHL this year. And if he can keep it up next year, Vegas will not be disappointed. Thank you so much for watching, and despite the fact that this was an incredibly long video, I hope you watched, and be sure to comment down in the description, or comment down in the comment section, any players you think I missed this year, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and like I said, comment who you think should have been on this list, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.